Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 22nd, 2024. This is for Scorpio. Last shuffle here for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Scorpio, we have new beginnings and we have playing it safe. There's something about you saying, I'm just going to do something totally different. The safest thing to do is not to do the same thing over and over. For a lot of you, this may be, I would be very careful with this because this would say that you need to change your routine. If you drive home the same way every day, don't. If you do something at a certain time every day, try to change it up if possible. There's something about playing it safe and doing something completely new, something completely different. So yeah, wherever you're going or leaving a place, leave differently. If you could leave out a different door, do so, kind of vibe. And I mean, that's very mundane, but they're kind of saying, and also too, it's like they're wanting you to. They're saying lose interest in certain things. There's certain things that really, it's like, yeah, I can't stress this enough. This feels like a warning. Okay, this feels like a big warning. And I hope that it's not, but I'm just going to be honest with you here. I'm just hoping that it's not a warning, but it is what it is, right? You got to just say what's here. Five of Swords means that there's some level of games or mind effery, or a scheme. So Spirit's asking you to, like, you're going through this cycle, that whatever this cycle is, it's almost as though the people around you are maybe paying a lot more attention to you, for one, not for good reasons though. It's not like, oh, Scorpio, you're the best. It's like, what is Scorpio doing? Right? I know that Scorpio usually leaves around this time, because it's Six of Cups, right? This is familiarity. Okay, so if they're saying a new beginning with familiarity, this would say in Five of Swords, somebody may be plotting against you. And I'm not trying to be funny. Y'all know I try to be love and light and everything. But to be honest with you, if I see what I see, I'm just going to say it. And I see that something here is saying, I'm watching Scorpio. I'm seeing that Scorpio does this at a certain time. I'm seeing that I'm familiar with what they usually order. I'm familiar with what they usually would go and do, or sit where they would usually sit, or what they, every morning they do this at this time. It's very important that you change it up. Change something up, okay? Because the Five of Swords is nothing to play with. Usually this means that somebody is willing to lose it all. They don't give a crap, right? They will burn their own house down just to see you choke, kind of vibe. That's what the Five of Swords speaks of every single time. If they're talking about leaving, Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups, this is talking about being invited to do something. And a new beginning would be to say, you need to be elusive. No, it needs to be flying off the seat of your pants, right? Nobody needs to know exactly what pinpoint you. They can't just pinpoint you somewhere or drop a pin on your location. No one should be able to do this. And it's mostly because what I'm seeing is that people are paying attention to your habits and your routine. Okay, so playing it safe is the Five of Cups in the world. A lot of you, the playing it safe energy would be about, it's very interesting what this would be about. This is about saying, be very agreeable, very, oh yes, very lighthearted, right? The Five of Cups, though, a lot of times is saying that somebody, for me, this is saying that someone wants to relate to you in some way, relate to your sadness, relate to your disappointment. There's a level of disappointment. The playing it safe is to be very, very hopeful about a very sad situation. Like, although these three cups were spilled, right? I still have two. Everything's okay. But not to, for some reason, people want to reconnect with you. Be very cautious of anybody trying to reconnect with you right now, especially just today, right? Or if it's already happened, be careful. Or if it's coming up, right? Whoever is trying to reconnect with you, and you are disappointed, it's like Spirit saying the safest thing to do is to live in that. Like, when you think of them and it disappoints you, don't try to, what do they call it? Put lipstick on a pig or something. Don't try to, because they were saying something else, but I can't say it is inappropriate. But don't, with a pig too. It was like, don't put lipstick on the pigs, what, and pucker up or something. It was some weird thing that was just said to me of like, no, that's not what I'm going to say. But just so you can kind of get an idea, maybe that's something that you would have said in the first place. as to why I'm like, oh, well, that must be what is coming towards me. But however it goes, they're saying hold on to it, take it to the next level, and be hopeful that you will never allow yourself to be in that situation again, kind of vibe. That's the playing it safe. That's your intention. But to be honest with you, they want you to hold on to, or that's the intention they want you to have, right? That you can overcome or rise above this sadness. It's a very deep sadness, a very deep not misunderstanding, deep betrayal. A Five of Swords is often quite frankly, a true betrayal. And this person doesn't give a crap. This is somebody who will throw their own selves under the bus just to make sure that you get hit with it. Like, you know what I mean? They will hurt themselves, sacrifice themselves, sabotage their own selves just to do something to you. And so there's a vibe of like when you leave a place, right? Any invitations that are being extended your way, especially to reconnect, be very wary and cautious. Come a different way. Do not order the same thing. Don't do the same energy. Don't stand in the same spot. Do everything differently. I don't know why, but Spirit wants you to know that. Courage is the Ace of Swords and the Empress, and this is talking about being brave, about being honest and true. So this would say you honestly want to be away from whoever these people are, or this person is, or the situation. You honestly want a break from it, and you want to release the baggage and not carry this with you anymore. And you have to be brave enough to be honest with yourself about that. The reconnection is very strong. There's a lot of reconciliation energy here, but for some of you, the pain is too great to reconcile. You want to get away from them, and you need to be honest about that and true with yourself about that. So Spirit is asking you to change your demeanor, change your habits, change your routine. They may be like, I know you're always free at 5. How about we do lunch? Oh no, actually I'm not free at 5. I'm never, that's different. I'm no longer going to be free. And keep your schedule very elusive. They don't need to know where you're going to be at what time, right? I don't know how long something will take. I have other obligations. It's like, keep it very elusive. I have other obligations. I don't know how long this obligation may take. I'll keep you posted, and then really keep them posted. Joyous Fun is the Magician and Queen of Swords. There's something about they want you almost to be very happy about, you may not be happy about deceiving someone, because they're showing that you would really like to be quite honest with someone, brutally honest with someone, but they're telling you the only brutal honesty is more so within yourself, of being like, I really want to get away from this. I want this to be over. I actually don't want to deal with them because they betrayed me too many times. I'm seeing a deep, deep, deep betrayal. Like, it's crazy. Like, this person puts themselves in a bad light to make sure that you burned. Like, it's not cool. So this Joyous Fun is about being like, I'm so excited about telling them that I can't be available that time. The Magician oftentimes is like, he's relying on his own intellect with the Queen of Swords, but he's also excited about being very cold. Like, I'm just happy that I don't have to extend any energy. If you're having to, what is the word? Reconcile with someone, that means that they did something, right? And whatever it is that they did, the person that you must reconcile with, they really like screwed the pooch kind of vibe, right? And so this would say, I'm actually quite happy to be cold to that person. I'm actually this is bringing me a lot of joy to kind of give them the cold shoulder, right? Because maybe before, with the Page of Cups, you were extending yourself. There's a lot of olive branch energy. There's a lot of, oh sure, how are you doing? Right? I've got enough. I could do XYZ, and they kept abandoning you. And now it's like, it's not necessarily, oh, my turn, my germs, or anything like that. But it's more so like they've hurt you so many times that Spirit is like, it's time to play it safe here and to not break your own heart with the Five of Cups in the world. It's like, play it safe and accept that something was painful, but this isn't the end of your story. Therefore, you may want to cut ties. And I'm seeing a person that needs to change their routine. It is like such a strong warning. Don't go home the same way. Don't leave out of the same space. Like, don't walk out the same door. Nothing, right? Or at least keep your routine to yourself. If you're going to do something new, it's not something to be declared. You know what? I think I'll do Pilates today instead of XYZ. No. I think I'll go and get a coffee over here. No, don't say anything. right? So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aries, a Taurus, a Libra. We also have Gemini and Aquarius, another Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces, actually. So you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp. We have Capricorn Aquarius cusp, Aquarius Pisces cusp, Aries Taurus cusp, Pisces Aries cusp, and then Taurus Gemini cusp. We even and Gemini Cancer. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.